A very good evening. I'm Anthony. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf? All systems go for what should be a beauty. Darcy wins the first tap. Sarong, good tackle. Johnson, is anyone home? Quality delivery by foot.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Dockers have opened their account. Marshall wins it. It's a hot footy. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Owens, steal. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? That probably should have at least scored. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He might just be in for a big day.
So, a goal each. Darcy wins it down. Clark, Banfield. What's he got on offer? Erasmus at half forward. Slick hands. Noble keeps it low. Battle is a rock in defence. And they're away. Amos takes an excellent grab. They'll bide their time. Good, disciplined defence. Owens doesn't often waste it. Chapman wins it back. Great mark. Banfield dishes it off. Erasmus spills out in the tackle.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Delightfully done. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Tracy appreciates that delivery.
I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Dockers restore their one-goal buffer. Darcy looking for territory. Sarong, he's caught. Banfield, dangerous to leave on his own. Maybe he could have gone himself. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. They've turned it over. There goes the kick inside the 50. Brayshaw uses the body well. Can he find a teammate? Tracy is a beacon in that forward line.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
This will be a close thing.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Sinclair brings it back in. Oh no, what's he doing? Probing ball. Tracy drops into the hole and marks.
Going at his second.
Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
He's off. Sinclair goes towards half-back. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. Patton is calm in a crisis. Tracy putting his body on the line. Terrific forward pressure, only a behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Stocker with the footy. Sinclair working hard and presenting well. Davies, where would they be without him? The Dockers showing some good signs early. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Howard spoils.
Happy to concede a behind.
Away he goes. Stocker brings it back in. Takes the logical option. Erasmus in the right spot. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work. Sarong They'll need to limit his influence. Can he hit a target? The kick's astray and out of bounds. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Well, it's a real scrap out there at the moment. Those sides looking pretty disciplined and structurally sound.
Desperate defence. Wood takes the hand pass. Davies got in the way. Banfield. Clark has drifted forward and marked.
Kicking at his first.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Saints have been slow out of the blocks. The big men fly. Sarong, he shut him down. Crouch in the thick of it as ever. Great smother. Noble wins it back. It's a tough game.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
He's generally a good kick. It must be his birthday. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. They're playing with purpose and poise. This is a hotly contested footy. Crouch. Pearce absorbs the pressure. King. Oh, my word. Up and away.
These half chances can often be the difference.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. Back into play. Noble in the clear. You can see their confidence growing. The kick was ill-directed. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Cox wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Chapman can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. Noble.
That's been deemed insufficient intent and fair enough too.
Heads towards half forward. Good thinking and good execution too. Membry is the man on the spot and is marked.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
The Dockers with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Saints need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The Saints, not at their best so far. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Picking their way through. But that one was always his.
The Dockers have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Sinclair to bring it in. Wood marks in the back pocket, ignoring the corridor for now. They've given it up. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Banfield got to the fore. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Poor footy there. Into the middle with the kick. Sharp. The Dockers are bringing great energy. They could be vulnerable here. Normally delivers. Turned over on centre wing. Kicks to space. Davies got the handball away. That might attract a pack. Burns making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. McLennan gets his kick despite the heat. Noble cuts it off. The Dockers are playing some great footy. Was he taken high?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
That's good vision. The Saints have got out of jail. He just keeps racking up disposals. No wonder coaches go grey. Johnson under pressure. Young. He'll feel that one. Clark. Amos. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Dockers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints are in danger of being run over. Darcy had his measure today. Clark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Erasmus. Amos. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
They might well to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Dockers are imposing their will on this contest. Here's a chance to get it forward. Crosses the paint. Chapman is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Ryan works hard to present. Gee, they're playing well. Davies seizes the moment. He'll be sore in the morning.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Searching kick. The Dockers have all the answers. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Johnson. They're huffing and puffing. Brayshaw. Sarong. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
The Saints aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Back into play. The Dockers have denied them the corridor. Erasmus picks off the pass. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
Missed the target by a long way.
And that's a letdown. They'll go the long way. Tracy avoids the tackle. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Saints are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Amos, he's set upon. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Henry closed him down. The Dockers on the ball now. He's stopped in his tracks. Clark. They're moving the footy quickly. Tracy is like a magnet in that forward line. Into the pocket he goes. Johnson looms large as usual.
The Dockers are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
In he goes and thumps it way back.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Clark, not a lot of space to work with. Darcy, hand pass cut off. Campbell, will the umpire pluck a free kick? No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Darcy has been dominant in the ruck. That's a bruising tackle. Johnson with a chance to send it forward. Going at his first, and he's got it.
The Saints have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Dockers go on their merry way. Clark is there. Amos. Somehow he gets clear. Can they get another one? Johnson had his name written all over it. The Saints have no answers. 5 marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
Heads for the pocket. Howard tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Can he impose himself on the match? The Saints are under siege. They're putting on a clinic. Johnson can go back and shoot at goal. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Outside of the boot, he loves these, but that one is not his best.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Half-time and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Saints were awful in the first half. A lot needs to change for them to make a game of it. They're getting beaten in most areas and look a mediocre side, to be honest. The door's not shut on them yet, but it will be pretty soon if they're not careful.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Darcy is giving him a bath. Sarong leading from the front. Johnson, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Clever kick. Burns on centre wing has marked. Steele, he's kicked it high. Cox showing why he's such a good defender. The Dockers have winners everywhere. Crouch read that well. Chapman wins it back. Great mark. Noble. Nice little give. He's suddenly a popular man. McLennan has it now on centre wing. That's poor play. Shows some strength and breaks free. Throws it on the boot. Johnson. Neat little stab kick. They've given it back. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Steele. It's a hot footy. Noble takes an excellent grab. Pearce saw that coming. Good hands. Erasmus navigated the traffic. Amos. Brilliant fend-off. This deserves a goal. Brayshaw has a vice-like grip, but will save his teammates' blushes.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
He's got it done.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Got to get rid of it. Burns. Good vision there. Sinclair. This should end in a shot at goal. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Some indirect ball movement here.
The umpire's pinned him for insufficient intent. He got there first, and he might have their second in a moment.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
He's off. Erasmus to bring it in. Chapman has found some space, trying to get it out of the danger zone. Brayshaw, great body work. They've got time to put the kettle on. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. I've liked his game today. Terrific tackle. Erasmus. They're hungry for more. Young got to the right position and hung on. This is a joy to watch.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
He probably had a bit more time there than he thought.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Steele presents in space. They'll contest in the centre square. Wood gets to the front spot. Good looking kick. It's been that kind of day for them. The Saints guarding the corridor. Ryan, Noble, couldn't get a disposal.
Tries to take him on and loses.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Marshall on a lead. That's a quality hand pass. Turned over. Pearce, Noble. Amos, the Dockers look well drilled. Erasmus, they're playing like champions. Crouch. How will the umpire see this? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Steele read it best. Bad error there. Amos misses the target and it's out of play.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Dockers are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
Dealt with the pressure.
He's rushed it behind for his own team.
Away he goes. Back into play. That sums up their day.
The Dockers have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
He's having no trouble creating shots on goal, but 2 goals for is a disappointing return.
Back into play. Manages to find a teammate. Playing for pride now. It's come unstuck. Out wide with the kick. Erasmus uses the body well. The Dockers are red hot at the moment. Clark. He's off. Pushes him away. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Stocker heads to the pocket. That's well played. Penetrating ball. Sharp intercepts on centre wing. He's hit up the lead. Can anyone take a mark? Punched away. Owens. The Saints might be able to start something. Good thinking and good execution too. Delivers to centre half forward. Unable to get it inside 50. Pearce. He's caught. Curls it around. This is a chance. It's a big chance.
To turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Sarong brings it out wide. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Step ladder time. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Centering ball. Clark sees an opportunity and plays on. He doesn't waste many. The Dockers have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this move. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dockers have been magnificent today. They've bossed most of the major statistical categories. Played a brand of footy that tells us they can go deep into finals. In the meantime, they should be looking for more goals and more percentage in this final quarter.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Darcy had his measure today. Amos fighting hard. Banfield. Johnson. This is great pressure footy. Young. Clean pickup. Going at his second. Brayshaw.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Not a lot of positives today. Brayshaw with the intercept mark.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Who was he aiming for?
He'd like to have that one back.
That's skillful. Honours the lead. Forced to go long down the line. Sharp heads them off at the pass. Davies, they're building something dangerous here. Kicks inside the forward 50. Johnson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Battle, he's under close attention. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? The two big men do battle. Clark, desperate defence. Tracy, he's run into trouble. Johnson, he's stopped in his tracks. He's got it.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Dockers have the first of the last quarter. Darcy with a deft tap. He's besieged. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. The kick lets them down. Erasmus, they're a delight to watch. Howard, ever reliable. He's so clean with the footy. Henry, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Dockers have all the answers. They're irrepressible at the moment. Gee, they're playing well. What a game he's having. Brayshaw, clever handball. Amos couldn't burst through.
Run down, great chase.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Higgins, Owens, under pressure. Keeps it low. Wingard. That's a bruising tackle. Marshall, he'll feel that one. Open goal beckons. He's got it.
The Saints are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
Underway once more. They have a good understanding, those two. Sarong, Banfield, boot to ball just in time. Battle is a rock in defence. A chance to clear now. King looking to peg one back. No one can mark. Marshall was committed to the contest. It's a desperate tackle. Wingard fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Crouch might go for a run. It's there!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Saints with the past two goals. Warner, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Banfield, Amos, Clark demanded the footy and got it.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
We've seen him do this before. And he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
The Saints might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Warner is a clearance beast. Clark sees an opportunity and plays on. Unable to contain him. Fight. Marks. Will he go the bomb? He's got it.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Dockers, in this form, would challenge anybody. Darcy has been dominant in the ruck. Cops some unwanted attention. Clark doing the grunt work. Knew the tackle was coming. Squeezes the kick. Gathers at half-back. Couldn't get an effective disposal. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dockers are giving them an absolute smashing. Warner absorbs the pressure. Clark, he ran into a brick wall. Banfield, he just dropped it.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
What can they generate? Sinclair. Burns feeds it out. This is more positive. Steele. Delivers a long ball. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. The Dockers finishing strongly. Amos. It's a dominant display. That's a strong mark.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Is this number 4? They're running rings around them.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
They get full value for a deep entry.
That's their fifth of the quarter, and they're playing some excellent attacking footy.
The Saints will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Warner, they're leading them a merry dance. Brayshaw had his name written all over it. They're a pleasure to watch. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Saints are going to have to switch it up. They've been scored against much too easily.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Darcy running in support. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Good ruck work. Amos. It's a tough game. McLennan desperate to win it back. Henry. Incisive handball. Crouch. Inside 50 with the kick. Wagner takes an excellent grab. The Dockers have winners everywhere. The Dockers are big victors today. They were much too good and played an attractive brand of footy. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.